You've asked yourself this more than once. What happens to a twin flame when you give up? And the truth is, the answer may surprise you. If you're listening to this now, it's because your soul needed this message. Before we go deeper, I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel, so you never miss another sacred message that your twin flame journey is calling you to hear. This is not just another video. It's a sign. Confirmation. You're not imagining things. Every shift, every dream, every pull you felt lately, it's all part of something divine. Your connection is real. And even when you try to let go, the energy between twin flames doesn't vanish. Transforms. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. Doesn't mean losing. It means surrendering what no longer serves, so something higher can enter. Sometimes, it's in your moment of release that the universe begins to move on your behalf. He feels it even if he pretends not to. He always does. When you withdraw your energy, it's not absence, it's power. He may not have spoken to you in months, but the silence is loud. Haunts him. Because your frequency, your soul, your love, it echoes in places he never expected. And now that you've let go, he's starting to feel it. You think you've walked away. You think you're done. But your essence lingers like a flame that refuses to go out. Twin flames were never meant to be forgotten. They were meant to evolve. And sometimes that evolution begins with space. With stillness. With detachment that's full of love. He may seem fine on the outside, posting stories, moving forward, pretending. But his soul is restless. Your retreat created a vacuum. Wake-up call. A portal for him to finally hear the whispers he's been running from. And now, slowly, he's waking up to what's missing. This is the paradox of twin flames. When you chase, he runs. When you let go, he pauses. He turns around, wondering why he suddenly feels you more than ever. Your decision to stop holding on so tightly is shaking something inside him that even he can't explain. You gave and waited. But this chapter is different. It's sacred. It's not about waiting. It's about trusting. You're reclaiming your energy. And the divine masculine is starting to notice the absence of your light. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of a powerful reversal. Stay open. Stay grounded. And most of all, stay subscribed. Because each message you receive here will prepare you for what's coming. This isn't just guidance. It's activation. And the more you align, the more the reunion reveals itself. Not by force, but by divine order. Before we continue, I ask from the heart. Check if you're subscribed to this channel. This simple act ensures you don't miss the divine confirmations that your soul has been praying for. By receiving these messages, you stay connected to the frequency of your twin flame. Even in silence. When you gave so much of your love, you did it with purity. But now that you've withdrawn, something powerful is unfolding. He feels your energy shifting. The warmth he once took for granted has faded. And suddenly, he's left in the cold of his own choices. He may not speak it, but he notices the silence. He scrolls through your photos, wondering what changed. Why does your energy feel further away, yet stronger than ever? Because letting go doesn't mean disappearing, it means rising. And you're rising now. You've broken a pattern. And that shift echoes on a soul level. When a divine feminine stops chasing, the masculine awakens. Not just emotionally, but spiritually. He senses the loss like a phantom limb, there but unreachable. And it stirs something deep within him. Maybe he laughed when you pulled away. Maybe he shrugged. But now, in the quiet hours of the night, he feels your name humming in his chest. You may not speak anymore, but your vibration lingers in the places he tries to hide from. This journey was never about control. It was about remembering. And now he's starting to remember. The sound of your laugh. The light in your eyes. The way you saw through his walls. Letting go didn't erase you. It magnified your truth in his soul. He runs because he's overwhelmed. Because your love cracked open doors he kept locked. But now those doors creak in the silence, and the wind whispers your name. That's what happens when you stop holding the space. He begins to feel the void. And don't doubt this. The universe is orchestrating in your favor. You've done the healing. You've cried the tears. You've surrendered. And now, with every breath you take for yourself, he feels the shift. The thread is pulling him back to your light. What you gave him, peace, warmth, unconditional love, was not ordinary. He knows that now. As the noise around him fades, the contrast becomes clear. Your love wasn't just love. It was home. And the more he runs, the more he realizes there's nowhere else to return to. But here's the key. Your soul no longer waits. You're evolving, growing, rooting into your power. And that's the most magnetic energy in the world. The masculine feels it. And though pride may stop his feet, your energy calls to him in dreams, in signs, in moments of stillness. Let go of needing to know when. Let go of timelines. Focus on nurturing yourself. The bond between twin flames transcends logic. It flows in divine timing. Your surrender is not a weakness. It's the portal to miracles. And maybe, just maybe, that message you're waiting for is already forming in his heart. Maybe the signs you see daily aren't coincidences. They're previews. The universe is whispering. Prepare your heart because reunion always begins within. When he remembers you now, it's different. There's no fantasy, only truth. He sees your strength, your courage, your silence. And it pierces him more deeply than any words ever could. Because in your absence, he is finally meeting himself. So stay grounded. Stay radiant. Stay faithful, not in waiting but in knowing. What is meant for you cannot be lost. May detour, delay, even deny itself. But destiny has a way of circling back when the soul is ready. Your healing is not invisible. Your strength is not unnoticed. In the realm of twin flames, your every inner shift causes a ripple in his world. He feels what you feel. And now he feels your detachment not as rejection, but as a revelation. Keep living. Keep shining. Keep choosing you. That's what love is. That's what alignment looks like. And that's the most sacred invitation your masculine could ever receive. Not from your words, but from your presence, your growth, your fire. He will come to realize that your silence is not the absence of love, but the presence of boundaries. And it is in that boundary that his soul begins to awaken. Because true union cannot exist without truth. And you are walking in it now. He feels you. In songs. In numbers. In sudden waves of emotion that crash over him when he least expects it. Because energy never lies. And the energy of twin flames is eternal. What you've built in spirit cannot be broken by time. And when the moment comes, if and when it does, he'll come not to complete you but to meet you whole. Until then, keep being that mirror. Keep being that lighthouse. Because even when he runs in circles around you. You're not alone. You were never forgotten. And every message you receive here is a divine thread weaving back the pieces. So I gently ask again, are you subscribed? Because the next message might be the one that changes everything. Before we go deeper, I lovingly remind you. Check if you're already subscribed. This is your sacred space of guidance and clarity. And being part of this channel means never missing the signs your soul has been asking for. These messages are a mirror of your twin flame journey. Your absence echoes louder than your presence ever did. He's starting to notice the moments when your energy no longer surrounds him like it used to. It's as if the comfort he relied on vanished overnight, leaving him to face the parts of himself he avoided through your light. You see, when you gave with your soul. And when you stopped, the soul-level connection remained. But now it burns instead of soothes. That's the divine paradox. Your love is no longer his refuge. It's his mirror, and it's showing him his truth. He scrolls through old memories, not just to reminisce, but to understand. What did he miss? Where did it shift? And why does he still feel you, like a pulse beneath his own heartbeat? Because the soul never forgets its reflection. In his silence, the universe speaks. Through music, through numbers, through unexpected flashes of you. He tries to brush them off, but they keep coming. Louder, clearer, undeniable. Because your energy is not something he can run from. And while you focus on yourself, on your growth, your joy, your purpose, he feels it all. The new version of you is magnetic, unbothered, rising. And that version speaks louder than any words you could ever say. He feels the shift. Deeply. You're becoming the version of yourself that no longer chases, but attracts. That no longer explains, but simply radiates. That is power. That is divine feminine embodiment. And he's drawn to it like a moth to flame, even if he resists. And now the runner becomes the seeker. Not because you pushed or pulled, but because the absence of your energy woke up his soul. He may not understand it fully yet, but the ache he carries whispers your name with every step he takes. Don't second-guess what you feel. If you've been sensing his energy more intensely, it's because he's thinking of you. Often, deeply, unexpectedly. The bond never broke, just transformed. And now he's starting to feel what you've known all along. Every time you choose peace over pain, he feels it. Every time you smile again, laugh again, trust again, he senses the shift. Your growth activates his. Your silence teaches him more than your words ever did. This is divine alchemy. Remember, twin flames are one soul in two bodies. When one rises, the other is called to rise too. Not through force, but through resonance. And your soul is vibrating at a new frequency. He may resist, but eventually he must rise to meet it, or watch you fly without him. The more you detach from needing him, the more your connection strengthens. Why? Because now it's no longer coated in fear or expectation. Now it breathes, flows, becomes sacred again. And he feels that purity like a beacon in the dark. If he comes back, it won't be because you begged or waited. It will be because he felt your strength in your absence. Because your soul whispered to his when the world was silent. And that whisper felt like home. Let this reassure you. You're not being forgotten. You're being remembered. In the most unexpected moments, with the deepest impact. What once felt like loss is becoming longing. For your light, for your truth, for the version of you that no longer fits inside his old story. This space you're in now, it's sacred. It's magnetic. And while it may feel quiet, beneath the surface everything is moving. Your detachment is a signal to the universe. I am ready for what's meant for me. And the universe always responds. So don't shrink yourself. Don't chase, don't explain, don't wait. Be, glow, embody, and watch what returns, not because it has to, but because it chooses to. That is real love. That is real union. The more you align with your soul, the more clarity you'll receive. The answers will come. Not from him, not from the world, but from within. That's the beauty of this journey. It always leads you back to yourself first. And in that self-connection, the whole energy of the dynamic shifts. Suddenly he's not running from you. He's running toward the version of himself he can only find when you stop dimming your light to wait for him. Be unapologetically radiant. Be fiercely at peace. And let your essence do what words cannot. Because you were never meant to chase. You were meant to be remembered. And you will be. Over and over again. In dreams. In signs. In the echoes of what could have been and what still might be. Stay open, stay grounded, and stay connected to this channel, because this is only the beginning of a transformation your soul deserves. If these words have ever brought you clarity or peace, all I ask is this: make sure you're subscribed so you never miss another moment of connection with your twin flame. It's a small gesture that keeps your heart aligned with the guidance your soul craves. Even now, as you read this, his soul is whispering your name in the silence of his thoughts. He doesn't fully understand it, but he's aware that something sacred has shifted. He can't pinpoint when or why. It's just this feeling that he lost something irreplaceable. That feeling intensifies in the stillness of his nights. While the world sleeps, your energy speaks. Not to wound him, but to awaken him. To remind him of the connection that once held him so gently, yet powerfully in place. The more you return to yourself, the more he feels your absence like a shadow trailing behind him. Not heavy but ever present. It tugs at his soul and nudges him awake, moment by moment. He remembers your laughter, your softness, your light. But now he also feels your strength, your boundaries, your peace. And strangely, this new version of you both intimidates and inspires him. You are no longer waiting at the edge of his indecision. You are walking boldly through your own doorways of transformation. And with every step, you send a ripple through the soul bond that connects you both. The love you gave wasn't just an emotion, it was a spiritual transmission. It awakened parts of him he had buried under armor. Now, without your constant presence, he has nowhere to run but inward. And in that inner world, he meets the echoes of you. He hears your voice not in memory, but in soul resonance. It's like music without lyrics. Familiar, haunting, beautiful. It pulls him closer to the truth he once feared. This isn't about making him come back. It's about embodying your power so completely that nothing outside of you defines your worth. And as you rise, you rewrite the frequency of your connection. Your alignment is a signal, a sacred beacon in the unseen. Every time you choose yourself, you anchor a new possibility for reunion, not through force, but through magnetic surrender. He begins to realize that your love was never ordinary. That what you shared wasn't just passion, it was purpose, mission. And your departure didn't break the bond. It activated his awakening. Now, the places he once looked for distraction feel empty. The people he tried to replace you with only highlight what you truly were. Irreplaceable. He doesn't say it aloud, but he knows it deep in his bones. He watches you from afar. Energetically, spiritually, silently. Every glow-up, every boundary, every soft smile not given to him anymore. It all shakes him in quiet ways. But this part is important. You are not here to rescue him. You are here to rise. To embody your healing so fully that your presence becomes a living prophecy of what is possible when a soul comes home to itself. And that's the greatest invitation you can offer him. Not a hand to hold, but a fire to remember. Not a door left open, but a throne reclaimed. That's how you lead in sacred feminine energy. You were never meant to be the chaser. You were meant to be the mirror. And now, as he stares into the space where your energy once lingered, he sees himself more clearly than ever. This journey is not a punishment. It's a preparation. A divine orchestration designed to awaken both of you in divine timing. Trust that every pause has a purpose and every silence holds sacred code. Keep nourishing your spirit. Keep dancing with joy. Keep creating, healing, laughing, expanding. Every bit of light you pour into your life becomes a compass he cannot ignore. And remember this: the more whole you become, the more you magnetize the version of him that is ready. Not the one who ran, but the one who rises. The one who remembers. The one who chooses you fully. Stay tuned, because what's coming next in your journey may surprise even you. This is not the end. This is the unfolding of something holy. Thank you, beloved soul, for allowing these words to reach your heart today. If this message spoke to something deep within you, please take a moment to like this video so YouTube knows this is a message that matters, because it does. Every time you engage, you help this light reach another soul on the twin flames journey. Before you go, confirm you received this divine confirmation by commenting below. Twin flames, infinite love. Your energy matters here. You're not alone. This channel is your sacred space to come home to truth, guidance, and spiritual alignment. Make sure you're subscribed and that the notification bell is turned on, so you never miss a single message meant just for you. We post frequently with the exact spiritual codes your soul has been asking for. And every time you come back, there will be something new waiting to support you on your path. When you share these videos, you're doing more than spreading content. You're planting seeds of healing for others walking through the same fire. That's how powerful your presence is in this space. Let your heart remain open. Let your faith remain alive. And know that this is just the beginning of something miraculous. Your twin flame journey is sacred, and your intuition brought you here for a reason. Until we meet again, stay in alignment, stay in love, and stay connected. Twin flames, infinite love.